Right, let's go again. Just need about half an hour-ish. And then that'll be about an hour and 20-minute stream, I think. Let's have a look. What were the times for the other two? Oh, 45 minutes, so another half an hour will suffice, maybe 40 minutes. See what we can do. So let's go. Your sole duty is to the... bloody echo. Lower your voice or they'll hear us in a white brim front. Yes, of course, the Temple Knights are... in Snowcloak. This is what you bring to me? We already knew about. Our comrades in Boulder Downs will use the tunnels. Dead before they know what's happened. Pardon me, nevertheless. If you waste my time again, is that clear? Oh shit, I was going to go too far down then. Well, did your investigation bear fruit? I see, I shall have the man detained at once, his guilt is plain. With that you could have heard their words more clearly, yet the few snatches you were able to make out are none the less enlightening. It would seem the heretics are aware of our operation, and confident that they can thwart it. Their comrades in Boulder Downs are key to their plans, which means it is key to our plans that they be rooted out and put to the sword. We have long suspected that the heretics use a network of secret tunnels to traverse the highlands undetected. Given what you overheard, I fear that Snowcloak may be riddled with such passageways, and that the heretics in Boulder Downs are planning to use them to take our force unawares. Needless to say, we cannot allow that to happen. A contingent in the house during their nights are on patrol in the area, and I shall order them to begin searching for the heretics at once. But knowing nothing of our enemy's numbers or readiness, I cannot say for sure that they will be sufficient. It would put my mind at ease if you would consent to assist my knights with the search. I know they would take courage from the presence of so storied a warrior. Okay. Where are we going? Oh, I see. Of course. Ooh. Right. Strength to Dreamon. I don't know why there is only one bloody fast travel crystal in this, but you know. There we are. My knight send no word of your coming, Aramir. What has happened? What is it that in your hand? By the Fury, those were veterans with years of service. And now they lie dead in the snow. Their bodies must be recovered and... No, we have not the men to spare, not now, not while Iceheart prepares to summon an abomination. The heretics you dispatched were not a sufficient number to contend with the combined strength of the Temple Knights and the Crystal Braves. There must be others, and I'd wager they're on their way to Snowcloak as we speak. To make matters worse, it seems the traitor you followed managed to pass the heretics something of value after all. The parchment you recovered is a timetable of the guardsmen watches at our outpost in Snowcloak. The traitor was stationed there long before he aroused our suspicions. With that, we had caught him sooner. The timetable has not changed, you see. Of course, it will be changed now, but the heretics may already be in position. House Duendare must send reinforcements, even if it means withdrawing knights from the Stone Visual. I could see no other way to safeguard the lives of our allies. This time is of the essence, Aramir, while my knights make ready to depart. The heretics may take our allies in Snowcloak unawares. Superior training and equipment will avail them naught if they are cut down ere their swords are drawn. But all is not yet lost. If you leave now, there may still be time to warn them. Okay. Well, Aymeric won't die anyway. And if any of the other scions are there, they won't die. They'll be able to stop a preemptive strike, surely. Aramir, this is a welcome surprise, perhaps the only one thus far. As you can see, we have yet to uncover any hidden. You have my gratitude. Truth be told, we suspected the heretics might be plotting such an attack. Now that we have confirmation, I shall place my knights on high alert. Has Commander Leveler been informed? The Braves must be made aware. It must be here, I am certain of it. Why else would they go to such lengths to defend Snowcloak? It is but a pity this discovery comes when our enemy has us at such a disadvantage. Forewarned though we be, the heretics know the terrain far better than we. I dare not think how many are watching us at this very moment. Confound it, this is all wrong. Iceheart is us scrambling to save our own skins when we should rightly be straining every sinew to find her and stop this damnable summoning. There she is. Come here, girl. That was close. They didn't hurt you, did they? Only my pride, Ida. There will be others nearby. We must see that they are given a similarly warm welcome. Commander Leveler. There's been a development, sir. Together with the Temple Knights, we have secured the entrances to some half-dozen tunnels after spotting the enemy breaking the surface. But that is not all, sir. We think that one of them may be important. Certainly the heretics near flung themselves upon our swords to defend it. Aha, just as I suspected. Amongst this warren of tunnels lies the entrance to Iceheart's lair. Summon the others, we're going in. A moment, Alphanor. The tunnel in question is barely wide enough for 2 men abreast. We cannot say that with any certainty where it leads, much less what is waiting for us there. Furthermore, we have no way of knowing how many heretics are still lurking here on the surface. What if they were to converge on this point after we entered the tunnel? For all we know, we could be funneling our forces into a trap. I take your point. If the tunnel is indeed as narrow as you say, greater numbers would be more a hindrance than a help. Should we encounter difficulty, our own allies would become an obstacle to escape. Change of plans. While we rendezvous with Sir Aymeric and keep the heretics at bay here, you will go wherever that tunnel leads. If you find Iceheart at the end of it, do not let her escape. You venture into the unknown, so see that you are prepared for anything. I suggest you call upon your allies, though not too many or Papalimo will sulk. The entrance to the tunnel, sir, it's just over here. I have not seen the heretics breaking the surface. We would never have noticed it. Per Sir Emeric's orders, we will stand guard outside. Please be aware that even should you encounter significant resistance, we cannot leave our post. Alright, let's go. Just end this shit. We're not going to get them, are we? Dun 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 dun. That was quick, Jesus Christ. Don't do it with a party of NPCs anymore, fuck that. Take me to the distant past. I want to go back. It's been about an hour-ish since I started the stream, so perfecto. Look how quick we get into the snow cloak. That was instant. Fucking hell. I must have been the one they needed to get in. Very rarely happens, but there we are. Let's go. Hello there. Do a lot of damage. Night night, motherfucker. Spriggan Tumbler. Whoa. Corruption. There's Bear Man. Shit. There we are. The one bill. Hello there, motherfucker. Yeet. Tundra. It's a cold waste. Mid-air set, whatever that was. Night, motherfucker. Clear conviction. Kill me, What it is. Why are you lagging so much? I want to be helping my fellow players. First. Okay. Just a shame the internet's playing up like this, but all the track me. It wasn't me. It can't cut out. If it cuts out, I'm fucked. Yeti. Buffet. Buff B. Up drift. So, buffet, I'm not being a part of your buffet, mate. Ow, you bastard, stop me from escaping. Goodbye, my friend. Where are we going? Finger of the Apostate. Affect me, goddammit. One kiss is all it takes, falling in love with me. Expected Helios. The Snowclops. Cyclops isn't used much in FF, to be fair, which does surprise me. A Dove Avis. Yeah, that went well for you, didn't it, dickhead? Fuck off. There we go. Oof. Ah, no, we're all good. Defeat Fenrir. Hello, Fenrir. It's more like a lion in this one. I mean, Fenrir is different in every FF he's in. Attack me, bitch. 1,000-year storm, huh? Oh? What? Come after me, bitch. Yeah, leave them alone. I said leave them alone, damn it. Luna Cry, oh dear. I'm doing my job as a tank, you get me. I could die here. Oh, I survived because I got healed last second. You can stay in range of the healer. Heaven's Ward Roar. Is that done for a reason? So I'll happily take all the bullshit because I am the tank, so to just eat up all that shit. Oi, me. Ah, fuck. I'm dead. Well, well, well. That wasn't very good, was it? It's that move that freezes us, we have to be careful. Oh, there we go. Come over here, away from these motherfuckers. Come here. Woo, doggy doggy. Ha! It's another gimmick boss fight. Kill me, Heaven's Ward is the DLC. Is there a reason why you have the Heaven's Ward War? Ah, shit. Didn't think that one through, did I? Swat. It's all good. I'm the tank anyway, so good thing I didn't fuck up like that with any other. It's interesting that it's called Heaven's Ward Raw, considering that is the first DLC, but we're not actually technically at yet. Woof woof, doggy doggy. Ah, fucking hell. That was silly me. Too busy typing, did something silly. Yeah, good. I'm glad you're hitting me with your super move because, you know, I'm tank, so fuck you. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, I've received the player commendation. To be fair, I made sure Fenrir always was drawn towards me, which is what I meant to do as the tank. It's just of course as soon as I hid behind the cracked crystal, I was like, this is silly.
The tales do not do you justice, warrior of light.
Were you Ice Hearts by any chance? Yes, you are. The classic yes. Grey hair / silver hair.
I know who you are, and you know who I am. I was given the name Izel, but I earned the name Iceheart.
I like the spin you get on the axe.
Cycle of hatred, bloodshed, of sorrow. You would see it continue, O noble warrior of light. I would not, woman and man, no matter the cost. In time, you will come to understand that what we do we do for the greater good. For Eorzea. For Hydaelyn.
Are you sure about that? Oh wow, she can teleport as well. Interesterante. That took longer than I expected. What news, Aramir? Need to charge me controller. So Iceheart is but a pseudonym. Not that it matters. That she managed to escape is regrettable, but from your description of that beast, you did well to come as close as you did. In any case, now that you have cleared a path, the Temple Knights can begin to survey the tunnels in earnest. Mayhap they will even find a route past the ice wall. Wouldn't that do wonders for their fight against the heretics? The Crystal Braves would certainly share the credit for it too. 12 be praised, Aramir. We may yet turn this situation to our advantage. Assuming we stop Iceheart before she summons Shiva, of course. We all know that ain't gonna happen, mate. Needless to say, our fellow scions have not been idle. Minfilia and Orangere have been busy perusing the archives of House Tom, gathering what information they can on Shiva. Which reminds me, if you are intending to trudge back to Camp Dragonhead to report on the day's events, don't. The antecedent should be here any minute. I can only assume some people enjoy subjecting themselves to this cold. Oh, she has winter gear on. Antecedent, you come to us straight from the archives of House Tom. I trust your time there proved fruitful. With that it had, Orangere and I had countless texts, but what we found was of questionable veracity. Accounts of Shiva's life and deeds are sparse and contradictory, only agreeing upon one point. She lay down with a dragon, the greatest of all sins, according to the Ishgardian faith. Yet in the eyes of Iceheart's followers this was a holy act, the blessed union of man and dragon. How such a thing could even be possible is quite another question. So basically Shiva's a slag who slept with a dragon. Fantastic. Suffice it to say, I'm joking, don't take that seriously. I very much doubt that we will find a useful answer in the archives of House Tom. Much knowledge has been lost over the centuries, though in this case one wonders if it by a circumstance or divine. You said that Iceheart took a moment to plead her case prior to escaping, did you not? Viewed without prejudice, most would agree that bringing an end to an endless war serves the greater good. I think Sir Aymeric might take issue with her methods. I do not care if a few stragglers manage to escape. Until the sappers confirm that a tunnel is safe, the men are not to search it. Yes, Lord Commander. You pursue your foes with less zeal than I had expected, Sir Aymeric. Understand, I do not deny that our enemy has given us good reason to be prudent. I merely meant, you being a man of faith, that I had expected a certain single-mindedness. After all, was it not by the will of Helone, or Heloni, that your ancestors came to this land? Why they took up arms against the Dravanians? Well, what would they have done in your position, I wonder? There are those who believe that faith is a renunciation of free will, that unquestioning devotion is required of all who would live a life in service to the Fury. Such righteous fervour may well serve a knight on the front line, less so a leader of men. We are all at liberty to interpret the scriptures as we will. I choose to believe that the Fury would value the lives of her followers over the deaths of her enemies. But I would not presume to speak for the Knights of Eld. 'Twas a different time, nay, a different era, and scripture tells us only so much. Would that it told us more. That man is awfully pragmatic for a servant of the Holy See. A welcome trait at the negotiating table, to be sure, less so when one's enemy are making ready to harness the power of a god. Mayhap he does not truly believe that Iceheart's plan can succeed. Truth be told, I too remain somewhat sceptical. Shiva was real, a living, breathing woman. Of that there can be no doubt. In this respect she differs from every other figure to have been summoned, each of whom was worshipped as a god. The sole exception being good King Moogle Mog 12, the myth made manifest in response to the fervent supplications of the Moogle's god. Saint Shiva may differ, but what of that? Cutscene done. And then we're good. Can that truly be all that is required? My survey team has concluded a preliminary analysis of the Aetheryte Iceheart used to escape. They believe that she teleported to another Aetheryte somewhere not far to the west. Despite the apparent proximity of this second Aetheryte, however, they have been wholly unable to detect its presence directly, unless Iceheart has some means to mask its signal. I can only presume she had it destroyed to prevent us from following her. Without the means to teleport as she did, we have no choice but to search for an alternate route, most likely a tunnel, assuming one exists. Let us not give up on teleportation just yet. One of our colleagues in Charlayan may be able to assist us. I pray that you are right. I dare not think how long it will take us to survey the entire tunnel system. Well. While I'm in Philly, I'll request your assistance with another matter. The 3rd unit is currently tracking the remnants of the heretic force which attacked us. However, the search goes poorly despite our numbers. Querfus is vast, and Iceheart's followers know the terrain far better than we. Your knowledge of this region may serve to hasten the process. The sooner we capture Iceheart's followers, the sooner we can press them for their leader's whereabouts. Also, though it is admittedly a selfish request, I feel that my braves would benefit immensely from working alongside you. While we have our share of veterans, we also have more than a few less experienced recruits, many of whom look up to you, in case you were not aware. Dun 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 dun. Good, I knew you would understand. You, Hasei, can apprise you of the details. When the task is complete, come and find me at the observatorium. Captain Ilbird and I are meeting there to discuss the latest developments in his investigation. The Temple Knights shall hold Snowcloak in our absence. Let us leave them to their work. Ours is more pressing. There you are, Aramir. Commander Leveler instructed me to wait for you. Your assistance is most welcome, believe me. Most of the 3rd hail from Uldar, and for a man accustomed to the feel of sand beneath his boots, the crunch of snow can be rather disconcerting. But to the matter at hand, nary a moment ago I received word that the heretics we seek have been spotted making for Danathan Pass. My braves are already in pursuit, and I should be grateful if you would join them. Of course. Dun 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 dun. Fowls balls, my ankle is on fire. Caught my boot on a rock or something and twisted it as I fell. The others went on ahead through Danathan Pass. Hurry and you might catch up. Oh, Jesus, we're going across here, are we? Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. Right, back to here once more. The tracks lead southeast. Dun 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 dun. Stop playing up, literally, I'm ending the stream soon. Scion, what are you doing here? The heretics? I'm not sure. There's a great scaled beast and... Yehase, I think he went east on his own, the heretics split up, so we did two. Dun 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 dun. Hateful Halia. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. How embarrassing. I was so intent on following the heretics' tracks that I almost failed to notice that they had doubled back. Almost, mind you. One tried to sneak up behind me and got a knife in the gut for his troubles. I thought myself alone, so I started searching the dead man's knapsack for anything of interest. And lo and behold, before his friends found me, I came upon this. Withdraw in groups of 3 or less to the observatorium. Give the signal and wait. The merchant will be watching. Be late and be left for dead. Ooh. Dun, dun, dun. Well, that's the Dismail Darkhold. I am through with listening to your excuses. We leave now. Hal, the woods are crawling with those blue coats, and the knights are searching every wagon that passes through the gates. Hello, motherfucker. Well, stay with him, then, if you think you'll fare any better. Now, there's no need for that. There are places like this in my homeland, sacred snow-capped peaks where blood must not be shed. Oh, Yuguri's arrived. Hello. Yet your land's ever thirst for the blood of the fallen, and by your deeds it has drunk deep. No, I have done no wrong. None but meet in secret with heretics. Deny it all you will, we shall have the truth from you yet. Inquisitors are not the only ones skilled in the art of interrogation. Damn it all. Fancy meeting you here, Aramir. I presume your work with the Third brought you hither. What a tangled web. Lest you wonder, we came not for the heretics, but for the merchant who has been conspiring with them. He came to our attention during the course of our investigation into the Ivy. It beggars belief, I know, but it seems our favourite Garlean spy may have been providing assistance to Iceheart. Were it not for the efforts of Lady Yuguri and her shinobi, we might never have discovered this connection. Master Alphino is too kind. I fear my people and I have done little to aid your search for this spy. We long to strike back against the Empire and weaken their influence in this land, to prevent the tragedy which befell Doma from reoccurring. The days ahead and the work they promise will require a very particular set of skills which I am fortunate enough to possess. If you will allow it, I would accompany you until the investigation is complete. So the whole Ivy spy is intertwined with the Iceheart shenanigans. That is a most generous offer, Lady Yuguri, and one which I gladly accept. Thank you. Though I may disappear for a time, know that I shall never be far, and shall always be watching. A comforting thought. Come, Aramir. Let us wait inside for Captain Ilberd to return and deliver his report. Captain Ilberd seemed confident that the merchant's resolve would swiftly crumble when pressed. If so, we should have new information ere long. As to whether it will bring us any closer to learning the Ivy's identity, I would rather not say. Given our adversary's cunning, I shall consider us fortunate if we are spared another wild dodo chase. The gods know if we have more than enough to occupy our time as it is. Right, so that marks the end of this episode of my playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV within the Final Fantasy Marathon. And in tomorrow's episode, I will be continuing the quest lines that are now intertwined with finding the Ivy and also dealing with the problems that are shown with Iceheart and the potential summoning of Shiva. But until then, hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see